What's up, guys? It feels really far away. The camera feels
It does.
so far.
Is it?
It's not.
Are we like far away?
No,
We're not.
No, it's that wide angle. It's that new iPhone.
You guys feel so far away.
Yep.
Come a little closer.
Yeah. You come on in.
Yeah.
Come a little closer. Okay, we're talking about coffee shops today, and so we stopped at Big B.
Big B.
Big B Coffee.
Have you heard of Big B before? Have you heard of Big B before?
Yeah,
here?
I've heard of it. I always thought it was called Bigsby. I actually want it to be called Bigsby, but it's Big B. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I had it at Notre Dame, but they have one over at Notre Dame, and I go there a lot and sit and stuff like that. It's really nice. But it's a pretty good coffee shop.
It's good. I like it.
Good, like it's a good, like quick, or it's like the inside and stuff like that's a really nice place to sit and stuff. And this is actually a quiet one because I think everyone uses this one in Mishawaka Granger as like a drive-through one.
Yeah.
And not as a sit-down to work place. And so if you're looking for like a place to sit and get some work done, this is like a good, good spot.
It's pretty good size. And this is a caramel latte, frozen one.
Non-fat caramel latte.
Yeah, this is non-fat.
Yeah.
This is it is.
Is it really? No.
It's all in my mind. It's all in my mind. Yeah. But you know, when we are working with clients, I've had several times people ask me, you know, like, well, what's the closest coffee shop? What's the closest restaurants? What's the closest, you know, and there's some things that people go to every day. There's some things that people go to, they may go, you know, once a month, you know, they may go to a restaurant. Well, coffee seems to be a place that it becomes part of their routine on where they live. And I think that that's very important too, is like, look, you know, we want to highlight some places that you may go once a month and they're good destinations, and places that'll just be part of your routine.
Right.
And like I think that when you're looking for neighborhoods and homes and you know where you're driving, the routes that you drive to work, the routes that you drive to school.
Where's the coffee? That's exactly
where's the coffee? So,
because, you know, for coffee and stuff like that, so some of the ones that you should be like Googling, if you're thinking about coffee in South Bend, Mishawaka, I think a couple of places that you should Google and check out, or at least go visit. Chicory Cafe, be 100% one. Their chai latte, their iced chai latte is like the best thing I've ever had on the planet. It is not fat free. I'm pretty sure they use like half and half in it, and some type of amazing spice sugar. It's delicious. You should totally get their iced chai. But it's a good place to sit because they have one in DTSB, downtown South Bend, and one in downtown Mishawaka. The one in Mishawaka is a little bit less packed most of the time. DTSB, it's all the people coming from like the high rises and stuff like that, coming down there to get some coffee and stuff like that. But still a great place to meet. They have live music and stuff like that.
It's awesome. It's a really good.
Like every Friday.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, in Mishawaka, you're right down by the Riverwalk.
Yeah.
So like if you were going there, you could get it to go. Get it to go and walk right by the Riverwalk, which we have a video that you guys can probably check out that highlights that a little bit more. It's just awesome. I mean, that's what.
It's loud over here.
It is loud.
The loudest spots.
Yeah.
Like, to set up shop.
But you being able to go to when you go to downtown South Bend, you can hang out at Chicory. But downtown South Bend has so much to offer that you could grab something and walk downtown, and it's just a really cool spot, and it's really great. I mean, there's places that really, they're not like only known for coffee, but there's places you could grab some coffee. Like if you go to the Chocolate Cafe,
Chocolate Cafe
downtown, you could grab a bite to eat, but they also have lattes and stuff like that too. That
they
you
have
can get there.
They have their Lake Effect, which I like. It's their white chocolate like mocha, and then you get a white chocolate covered spoon in there.
Really?
Oh yeah, it's super good.
Nice.
Yeah, good job, South Bend Chocolate. That's really good. Chicory's got really good food too. Like it's South Bend Chocolate and Chicory both, but you're really close together. They both have really good. South Bend Chocolate's got amazing chocolate. You should just have the chocolate.
Yeah.
But good food, and then Chicory's got really good food and good drinks and stuff like that. The General too. The General, you should check out the General.
The General's a great spot.
They're Rubens. That's what General.
They're Rubens. We need to go on a Reuben tour. We're gonna go on a Reuben tour.
All the best Rubens.
And we're gonna let everyone know because Reubens are like Jeeps. You know, like when people drive by.
What? Rubens are like Jeeps?
Let me finish it.
You go ahead
and
finish this.
You know, when people drive by, everyone like, you know, you're like, oh, you got a Jeep, and it's like a Jeep thing. It's like they have like their own handshake and stuff.
And stuff. Yeah.
Well, Reubens is similar. It's like, oh, you like Reubens? Reuben. I don't know what the like. I don't know.
How do you know? How do you know if they like Reuben?
You like Reuben?
T-shirt
And then you go into like, so what kind of Reuben? Do you like it thin? Do you like it like everyone likes, you know, like the meat is
like
thin
some
or
extra crowd or something.
Yeah.
Like shaved stuff.
But,
that's true. That's true.
Is there any Reuben lovers? Man, share this video. Do
gosh,
something. If you love Reuben, reach out to us. We will direct you to the best.
Can I see the
Reubens.
Reuben wave? Like, do you have that? Like, do you have
No,
like,
I don't know. I don't know. I was just thinking about the general.
I feel like
see,
it's
we
like
got to plug the
face.
general again because
Yeah,
the general,
General.
man,
Yeah,
the general's a great, cool spot.
We did a video about. We had them on that last video we did at Howard Park.
Mhm.
That was really good. Over on the East Bank.
So coffee. What's some other coffee spots?
I don't know, the General and Chicory. Those Chicories, I hit those three up a lot. I actually don't. And Big B, I like to go to the other Big
I know
B's and stuff.
I know a lot of people that really just like Dunkin' Donuts coffee.
That's true. You do like Dunkin' coffee.
And we have a couple new Dunkin' Donuts here as well. So I mean, if you're looking for just a traditional, like, hey, I just want a coffee with some cream and stuff,
Yep.
like they brew a really consistent cup of coffee.
They do. Yep.
What
And there's
else?
always Starbucks on every corner. Literally, we have like.
Yeah, we have a lot
I
of
think our
Starbucks.
area has like 10 Starbucks. And so, geez, where we're at right now, I think there's like 4 of them in our like 2-mile radius.
We're surrounded.
Yeah.
We're surrounded by.
by the Bucks.
Yep.
By the Bucks.
Yep. We have a lot,
Yeah.
but we like the little. We like the small local places.
Yeah. I tell you, if you want to drive a little bit, the Goshen, they have the electric brew in Goshen. That's a cool place. It's a really old place. I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
It's been there for a long time, but it's in a really cool old shop, and they have like it's like everything you'd want in a comfy, cozy bookstore / coffee shop.
If you're looking, I agree. I think it's a really cool spot. There's a place in South Bend. It's called the Local Cup.
Oh yeah, the local cup. Yes.
The concept of
That's
that
really good.
is amazing.
But,
You want to share about the
You
concept?
keep going. No, you keep going. I'm just
It's kind of like you pay it forward.
Oh yeah, that's right. That is true. It's like it's like a community. It's a community coffee house. I'm pretty sure it's ran by volunteers.
Yes,
I don't
it
even
is.
think it's like it's part of the Near Northwest neighborhood project and stuff like that. I think Habitat for Humanity did some stuff up there, and they've got some new like artwork and stuff like that. It's in a really cool. They're trying to regenerate the whole neighborhood and stuff like over there. They've done some really amazing.
Awesome.
I can't remember who was doing houses over there. Was that Place Builders and stuff like that? Was some of the designs and stuff? I can't remember on that one.
I don't remember, but I
They
know.
look good though. They look really,
It's a really
It's
cool.
on Portage Road in South Bend. Really, it's close to DTSB. There used to be like an old bread factory over there. I think maybe Drury's was over there.
Yeah.
So I used to like you talk to all the old people in the area. It's like it used to smell like bread and Drury's beer. Like is what they remember like growing up over there.
Yeah,
But
that's
it's really cool. Like, but the whole neighborhood's getting revitalized. And yeah, the local cup. You can go in there and sit and get like a really simple cup of coffee. But when I've been there a couple times, it's like everyone knows each other because it's all neighbors.
Yeah.
It's like its own. They're trying to make it like its own little micro community to where it's everyone just kind of knows each other and they all live there.
Yeah.
They're all super proud of where they live. It's really a cool. The local cup. I need to go back. Like I haven't been in a while.
It's a cool spot and a cool concept
Yeah.
of community. What coffee does, when you really think about it, coffee is trying to create community with people because you sit down.
Right.
How many times you're like, hey, even if you don't drink coffee, you're like, hey, maybe we can grab a cup of coffee, or maybe we get. I mean, we kind of use that kind of just like tongue in cheek, but really, coffee brings people together for conversations because coffee can't be chugged. You got to sip it.
That's true.
Warm
Unless
coffee.
it's an iced coffee.
Yeah.
Chug it.
Yeah, I guess. But
that is true,
I
though.
think
That's
the
really
concept
good.
of it is
Right.
like look, you got to sit here for a little bit.
If you ask someone to coffee, it's like, hey, I want to sit with you for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna chug my coffee, and then we're gonna go about our way. No, it's gonna be an hour and a half of sitting here talking and stuff.
Right.
It really is. It's like a good meal.
Yeah.
It's simpler than a meal, but it's cheaper.
Right.
It's a good it really is a good piece.
So it's not just the product; it's also the atmosphere of and then
of the community
and who you're with.
Yeah.
Right? So like I think all of that matters. I mean. So we're all about community. We're all about building community, building relationships, and we are gonna go around to some coffee shops and some other places. But hope you find these videos helpful because what we're trying to do is highlight where we live, and where we live, there's so many different layers to where you live because it's where you go and grab a cup of coffee. Where you go grocery shopping at? Where you go? And I was just thinking just now. I was like, man, wouldn't it be good for someone to know, like, well, if I go and I move into this particular neighborhood, where would I go grocery shopping at?
Yeah, that's really true.
Where would I go and pick up groceries, and what and how is that? You know, like, so to me, those are questions that I get. So we're just trying to
highlight the community and show that stuff. Yep.
Just show those things that, you know, they're not on an MLS sheet. They're not on. You know, you don't really see. You don't
anywhere.
You don't see that. I mean,
Right.
You see bedrooms, bathrooms, price, and all that. But what you don't see or what you don't get is, like, after the fact. You're like, man, I love that area. I love that feel.
Right.
I love that. It's hard for anyone that's relocating to really understand the feel of a place.
Yes.
Until you're there.
Right.
I mean, you could kind of make a judgment of it based on a short interaction, but.
Right.
We hope to try to give you some really genuine, authentic feedback, and that I hope will be able to
First-hand
help
experience, yeah. Which
Yeah.
I think it's invaluable. Like, I mean, first from people who actually live here and talk about this stuff. Like, this is you can't get this anywhere else.
you. No,
And, you know,
I mean, there's no way.
Nope.
And
I wish I would have had some of this when I moved here. Like, 10 years
Absolutely.
ago. I didn't know.
It's
I had to
helpful.
find out. I had to find out on my own.
if anybody is watching this, I mean, if you have something you're like, hey, you know, this is a question that I have, you know, this is something that I would want to learn about the community or neighborhoods, or let us know. I mean, we're out there. We are literally talking about things. Hey, would this be good? And we're just kind of flowing in whatever questions we get, and then just some things that we're like, hey, you know, I think this would be pretty cool for us to highlight. So if you have anything for us to highlight, just let us know. I mean, we're all for it.
Reach out and stuff like that. And if you have any questions and stuff like that, just let you know. If you need to have, hey, like, you know, where should I go? Like, what schools should I be looking at? Stuff like that. We'll be glad to like talk about that stuff.
Absolutely.
Kind of go into that. So, okay, guys, thanks for watching.
All right.
Favorite coffee shops.
I didn't chug it.
Big, I did.
All right, see you guys.